Chuqin and Alexis LEBRUN.
Ladies and gentlemen, first let's meet Alexis LEBRUN from France. And now is the one you know and love, WANG from China.
Lionheart has entered the arena and ticket holders have their cameras out and are on the edges of their seats all the way to the top nosebleed section up near the lights and above. Wang Chuqin and Sun Yingsha fill this stadium. He spent a good portion of the last 12 months at world #1. And Alexis LEBRUN has been playing incredibly well recently, has a lot of confidence coming into this match. It's a best-of-5 match. First player to win 3 games to 11 points must win by 2 takes it. It's their first time ever playing in WTT. The world rank #10, I'll tell you a lot more about throughout this match. Comes from a fascinating family of table tennis celebrity in France. And the current world #2, Wang Chuqin, is very tough to receive. And no matter where he is on the court, seems to get a quality shot into play. Christophe Svetozar, our umpire, will take care of the coin toss to determine where the players stand and who serves. As soon as they get hydrated and get ready, they'll have their last words with their coaches. Wang Hao over there with Wang Chuqin, a pen holder with the best reverse pen hold backhand we've seen, and the big brother of the best pen holder in the world currently. Alexis LEBRUN just had Felix walk into the arena to get a good seat courtside to watch this one. Tell you some stories after the coin toss. Let's see what happens here.
May I see your racket? So, black or red? Black for you, red for you. You win. You receive. Are you playing on that side?
So Wang Chuqin wins the coin toss and calls receive, which means Alexis will start with the serve. So we'll see who we start with here. A lot to tell you about both of these players. Wang Chuqin, currently 24 years old, and the world #2 has 10 WTT titles. Find me another man with more WTT titles. He almost took 3 smashes last year, but Lin Shatou quite starring at the end. Here are the best WTT champions results he had. The Champions Macau 2022, he was the champion. Champion of the Macau 2023, 2 years in a row, and champions this is where Chongqing, he played the finals in 2024. So he'll be looking to one-up that this time around. And Alexis LEBRUN, 21 years old, just came off of a big victory at the Europe Top 16. He had the flu. Yeah. The bad flu, the type of flu where you have muscle aches and you don't want to get out of bed. He told his younger brother, Felix, if I win this event, it's not going to happen. He said, I'll jump in the cold water here in Montreux. And with a lot of prize money on the line here, he's got just as much motivation, if not more, especially all the points up for grabs. But in Montreux, he didn't think he'd make it past the quarterfinals, and he won. So after winning, Felix Fefe said, hey, you said, and he goes, okay. And he jumped in the cold water. You can see it on his Instagram. But he's coming into this with a lot of confidence. The fan vote here, 77% behind Wang Chuqin. You can cast your vote at worldtabletennis.com or the WTT app. He said he has a good feeling about this. We've heard similar words before. Truls Morgaard was feeling confident against Wang Chuqin, and it was probably his least desired result against the man. But then in Paris last summer, Truls would come in and make it count, cash in that confidence. Will it be Alexis here today? Wang Chuqin's going to do everything he can to make sure it's not. So Xuefei and
LeBron
Chen Yuanyu
versus
just entered
Wang.
the arena to
First game,
watch.
LeBron to serve.
Their eyes
Level.
were wide open because of the sound in the arena. Here we go, best of 5. Alexis with the first point. Service game is tricky, his rhythm is tricky. Full commitment here to get around for the backhand on the forehand side. Wang Chuqin taking a chance to invest in the spin on receive. I like the speed in this rally. Alexis is a rhythm breaker. He can play with speed, but usually it's just a shot or two, and then the pattern is changed. Solid start here from the man who's dominated the WTT era. Beautiful forehand. Sounded close to the edge there if it didn't touch. Good follow-up to a serve. Nice length on this half-long push, leaves it right near the edge of the table. Now you might have heard the word beef mentioned a little bit earlier. Let's go back to the Durban World Championships 2023 for the doubles. Wait till this is over. The present is where you want to be. Crowd getting really into this. Put a radar on it. A speeding ticket, a bullet from that deep in the backhand corner. Look how far he has to go to get this. A seatbelt shot, and that's not the finisher. That's the full stroke. Channeling his inner Chuqin. And man, is that a tough one. The facial expression says it all. Not too bad. Bit of defense and right off the ground, hits it back. He's good behind the table, one of few outside of China with consistency from the backhand behind the table. Alexis LeBRun has lobbed down the best in the game.
4-5.
It's like magic. He can touch the ball from just about any angle and find a way to get it back to the table. But secure and well practiced out here. Wang Chuqin touches it short. Gets back that 2-point lead, the second seed. Edge of the racket here, Wang Chuqin acknowledging his fortune. So good in the touch play, the opening backhand. Remember, the Chinese setup, the backhand is the faster side of the racket.
Let 7-4.
It tries to Simongo Z it around the net on a let. I love it. Any opportunity to try something fun, creative, he's right there. Tough to receive, Wang Chuqin, one of the toughest serves in the game. And at the second towel break, he's up by 4. Slower spin, a little bit shallow. Mixing it up. Still a ways to go, 3 between them.
Let 5-8.
Crowd likes it, first time.
9-5.
It's interesting to see players that have such different styles and different perspectives on certain issues battle it out on the same table here for their first time.
9-6.
The push right there, and there's Felix next to Maria Shao, who gave a good look as starting commentary on this match. Old friend, played quite well against a very strong Kwai Man. The power
7-9.
makes that first shot count. Had some interesting conversations about table tennis review.
7-10.
We'll have some time to talk about that as the match continues, but right now it is 3 game points for the second seed, Wang Chuqin.
10-8.
Ooh. Don't hear that too much from Wang Chuqin these days. A little bit of frustration vocalized here. And with the third towel break, he's got 2 game points left and about 9,000, if I were to guess, people chanting his name in the crowd. Oh, the table's so close. Wang Chuqin finishes on a spectacular point. Alexis keeps it in play for a while. And with the whole table open, that is the quality of Wang Chuqin's shots. He leaps forward, soft drop shot, under the table, heavy spin, and the inside out forehand does not come back. Game 1 comes to a conclusion here, and it's a best of 5, first player to 3. Just tries, but the table not long enough. We'll see how creativity battles world #1 quality sitting in the second spot. Game 1 done, 11-8 for Wang Chuqin.
包括正常对拉人都非常好，对拉人往前站也很好，搞得非常好。
Second game. Wang to serve level.
Game number 2, it's Wang Chuqin to start with the serves, up 1-0 in games.
Wang love. One.
Quality exchange here, and Alexis takes it on receive. Two-handed backhand nearly comes down. Xuefei and Chen Yuanyu, Xu Yingbin watch on from the side of the table. That is not an easy ball to play.
2-0.
Wang Chuqin, a master of playing the back edge of the table and inside as well. From serve to receive.
Don't use flash, please.
Long push, heavy spin, mixing it up well. trying to stay loose out here, Alexis. A lot of balls coming back.
Excuse me, the cameraman. Cameraman. Hello.
Trying to take care of the flash in the crowd. That's been a lot of the crowd conversation you've heard.
5-3.
There was a camera person inside, dangerously close to the table. Good chop block here from Alexis. Bit of side spin on it. 1-point ball game. Wang Chuqin still in front, looking to convert this second serve. And he does just that. Edge comes back here.
4-7.
Been very classy about it whenever fortune has gone his way. I guess with a push like that, it's understandable. Meaning,
7-5.
when you've been surprised on the serve and you find yourself out of position and you get a lucky escape, it feels especially lucky. Two-point ball game, and in a best-of-5, Alexis has his best chances getting this one here.
8-5.
And he knows that point was crucial, simply in the sense that he's not going to get a lot of easy points in this match. When he has the ball clear to the forehand mid-distance, that's his game, that's his wheelhouse. Can understand the frustration.
5-5.
Different cultures have different practices about how you deal with emotion. 6 of the last 8 points. Wang Chuqin had won before this. For me, it's a science. If you play for the Chinese national team, there's a professional before you who knows what's best.
9-7.
How to handle frustration, how to get back to be your best self for the next point. And it's going to be different for every individual. The young generation of Europeans, from Truls Morgard to Alexis and Felix himself. All very expressive players in the emotional scale, and a timeout here for Wang Chuqin after 3 straight points from down 5-9 for Alexis. Remember, Alexis in WTT got the best of the world #1 when it was Fan Zhendong. That was a big start for the LeBron family.
还是有时候戳这一下有点轻，他不是说那种，他就丢一下碰进去，就赢前点就行，没关系。再一个他的发球要注意，他发球有点快，要是快的话，要是快的话实在不好赢，我拿我看弹一下这个东西，再一个就反手过要挡过来，这个，就把旋转孤独，他这个小低抛那球有点转，不行我反手隔一下，还要打过来，这会儿就是打成功率、打命中率就行，这个可以很好用的。 形成相持都没问题，可前2下不失误，这发球全是自己失误前2下。对，形成相持多半。不行，我反手推开。还要找好自己的。可以
So long serves come in. How to handle them? Well, a player who dominated the game for 27 months on your bench. It's always nice to have Wang Hao offering some words of wisdom. How to handle a variety of different outcomes from receive to your serve itself. The arc on the spin, the change of trajectory ties it up. And it sounded to me like the conversation was more about receive than it was about anything else. Wang Chuqin had 1 serve left, and while that was the next point, he's got 2 receives here. Serve success on screen favors Wang Chuqin, and using the spin well. That was basically the instruction. If the serve comes long, play safe, meaning play spinny. And he ties it up leveled here in what feels like a must-win game for Alexis LEBRUN, being down 0-2. Not be easy, but he moves into the table quite well, gets that right knee and leg right up under. Full commitment on the step around Wang Chuqin with the long stroke and a devastating forehand to set up another game point. Serve comes long in the spin variation. Wang Chuqin given a double look here. There's respect between the two, but there's a tension that few have in the game. Another game point here. Score line often determines serves. Full stroke does it. Wang Chuqin closes the door, cashes in the timeout, and stands up 2-0. Some clear frustration here, Alexis. I'm watching him now on the bench. It's very interesting to see. Not sure if those were some words with the umpire.
可以，现在整个都非常好。他这个，他这个什么？他这个第一场2-0，他这个或者说帮你来说，这个基本上不太转，但不转不太转，这个不太转，啊，这个是有点用，像低拍的这个，然后包括他这局已经有意识的提醒，发到你反手这个位置也有，感觉一个人就出赛没有你了一下的，感觉站位。啊，真捅你！长的比赛我正常拉住，哎，拉住等着正常过打我可以。
Il marche sur les pas. Si, le piège, il marche tout le temps. D'accord, mais tu le mets à bon escient. Maintiens ce qu'on a continué à faire. Allez, ça part.
Coach Nathanael Molan. Nat Molan has been the coach of Alexis and Felix since Alexis was 6 and Felix was 3.
Third game, LEBRUN to serve, level. Love one.
Exciting start here to game 3 as Wang Chuqin gets the better of an extended point.
1-1.
I'm very curious to know just a few details, but I have my senses about the frustration on Alexis' side on receive at the end of last game.
2-1.
For me, it's just a question of time. It's not if, it's when there will be technology to keep track of all the rules of the game.
2-3.
Quite a complete player here in red. Wang Chuqin. Now the timeout on Alexis' side. Getting that forehand ready. What's it going to take for Alexis?
Ça, en fait, t'es loin, là tu fais que doubler court. Allez, ouvre-le. On l'a dit à la prépa, vas-y, ouvre-le. On sait que sur les ouvertures coupées, les pas non plus. Voilà. Mais c'est parce que quand t'es beaucoup, il t'a fait douter, mais on l'a dit à la préparation du match. On sait qu'il va rentrer dans cette partie et que ça va être plus dur.
Son service, il accélère.
Et tu vas en manger, mais lui aussi il en mange quelques-uns. Il faut qu'on fasse face avec les idées qu'on s'est dit au début. On s'est promis des trucs sur la remise, la position. Là, il y a eu un très bon enchaînement avec le revers. On tient au moins ce qu'on s'est décidé de faire.
So just a reminder of the intense frustration from before. Being able to see the serve is such an important factor. This is what started in Durban in 2023. The water bottle
2-3.
cannot feel pain, so no worries. Fair choice.
3-3.
At home, some of us know what that's like. We choose a pillow to take out our frustrations. So back from the timeout with the first point, Alexis.
4-3.
Jab at the ball, like a chop block in terms of rotation, side and underspin on the push. Consistent, strong pressure here, Wang Chuqin. Whatever the fortune was, he acknowledged it, but just happened so quickly. Good side top spin. Look at the base, how wide the feet are. Keeps the knees far apart to be able to pivot, twist, and turn. There's the counter.
6-5.
Takes a while to come back. Wang Chuqin rarely has to deal with a return shot when he puts that much into it. You've been watching from the beginning of this match. You know the percentages. Oh, quickly given right back. A taste of his own medicine, except this time to the backhand corner. Moves him around, creates an opening, and exploits that quickly.
6-7.
They both used their timeouts.
Let 6-7. 8-6.
And it feels like Alexis sets everything up the way he wants in this rally. Hits him right in the middle. Some words of encouragement here from Nat Molang from the bench. On the move, the soft hands on the touch forehand. And then going that far to get back for the backhand to play it from sideways. Wang Chuqin is dangerously good. And he sets up 4 match points for a clean sweep, a bagel against a man who came in confident. And that is it. Wang Chuqin moves on through to the quarterfinals.
3 games to love.
Alexis came for a good fight, a man who recently entered the top 10 in the world. Quick handshakes all around. Respect from Wang Chuqin as always. And Alexis, the European handshake here, turns in the racket to get it tested, it seems. Maybe had to play with the spare. Back home to Wang Hao, he takes it home. 11-8, 13-11, and 11-6. Not a game dropped, despite a tight game number 2. It's Wang Chuqin who moves on to the final 8, the quarterfinals. Will this be fuel in the fire? Both of these two you'll see over the years, hopefully in later rounds in events. But here at the champions Chongqing, a fight that we were waiting for, and a head nod of respect. It is still there, 35-25 after 23 minutes of play. The serves favoring Wang Chuqin, and that is not necessarily a surprise. Tough to receive. Again, 35-25 overall, and Wang Chuqin moves on. Ticket holders delight. We've got more table tennis coming up in just a bit. What's it going to be? I'm glad you asked. The shining star for Japan, their number 2 at only 16 years old, Miwa Harimoto, making her WTT debut against Romania's Bernie Such. That meeting next.